Okay, well, thanks you for farting right when we started. I appreciate it. I hope nobody else heard. No, I hope everybody heard that.
It's too late anyway. We can cut it. It's
Yeah, we can't edit it.
live.
It's on the fly, everybody. Yo, where's the okay? Vice is over here asking about where's the action. Well, give it a second. The action was right there.
Yeah, I just
Did you
heard
not
it.
hear it or feel it? You're in the same house. I had to turn my phone down because I've been getting a whole bunch of like notifications. But guys, we're here, and not only are we here, we did it. And now I want to show you what we done did. I say that, and I'm still the oldest man trying to click on these things. How do you work this? We did it. Look at that fantastic number right there. Look at that. Look at this amazing number. What number is that, Ash?
It's super small on my screen.
God damn it! How do I make it bigger?
It's like 1,000. Yeah,
That's not it. That's not it. That right here.
It's even worse. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Here, I'll take us out of here. There you go.
All right, let's do this again. Ask me again.
Okay, what number is that?
It's a big number. It's 1,809.
I want everybody at home to scratch their back to this monkey style. I want to bring it back to how I had it. There you go. 18 Hannett and $9. For reference, the last Kickstarter was it ended after a whole month, after 30 days, it ended at 1855 for the whole duration, which means that we went from 1,000 to 1,855. Here on day one, we hit 1,809. That's a substantial growth right there. So that tells me that there is a lot more interest and even financial trust in jazz. Something that I kind of was looking for last year, and I see that it's coming into fruition now. So I wanted to address a couple of frequently asked questions that people asked me over the past couple of hours. Matter of fact, all day. So one of the questions that somebody asked me, and I think we can safely go down here now, is that when you come over here, there's Jazz Chapter 1 digital, and then there's the Chapter 1 deluxe. But there's no Chapter 0 digital. So I had a couple people ask me, "Hey, I wanna read Chapter 0. I want to get in, and I want to buy the digital version of it. Where can I do it at?" And I told them, "You don't buy it. It's readily available on like 7 different websites." So, and this is something that I feel is not normally done within the Kickstarter community, but then again, I'm not really a part of the community to know what's really done right or wrong anymore. So what I'm going to be doing from this point on going forward is that, oh, there goes Mr. X. I like Mr. X. One of these days, I'm going to have to sit down and talk to you and figure you out, because you just showed up one day and just started like advertising. And for a while, I was like, I think that this is a bot. I don't know what this is. But then I found out it was an actual person. And like, no, like he's cool. Like I don't know much about him. I feel like I should. So, because there's like a Mr. X and like a Miss X. I don't know what's going on with all that. But where was I at? Yeah. So going forward, every time there's a new Kickstarter, the prior Kickstarter book digitally is going to be put on multiple online hosting sites, and the Kickstarters going forward from that are going to be just the physical versions of those. So and I'll spill it out. I'll make it English for y'all. Jazz Chapter 0 digital done. It's posted everywhere. But if you still want to get a physical copy, which is the medium that I want to start putting out more anyway, then you get it from there. I've been told that that's not the norm. I've been told that that's gonna like destroy my business integrity. I'm leaving money on the table, and even some people told me that like consumers are naturally stupid and they will just double buy anyway, even if you have it elsewhere. That's not your priority. It's their fault for not finding out, which I think is really dumb. And as a consumer and a producer, I don't want to, like, I want your money when it comes to what I sell, but I want to rightfully have it and not double up on it because it's just stupid. So um, that's where that's at. So Chapter Zero digital, it's on Global Comics, it's on Kame Studios, it's on Webtoons, Nami Kami. I just put it on Voice.me. I think I don't know where else I put it at, but I put it in multiple areas. So that's that. What's it? Oh, I'm not. Oh, I did not. I didn't read this. No, I'm not. I'm no not. Wow, I'm no not. Okay, Ash must have got the keyboard there for a second. I'm no not. I'm just a dude
I'm
who
no
tries to
bot.
advertise stuff. I didn't call you a bot. Um, oh well, and I mean, I feel like your advertisement has really like picked up some of the slack that I've had. So I'm very happy that you did that. You did that without without like interacting with me, asking me. You just did it, and that's cool. So before I go any further, I do want to take a shout out. Somebody's birthday was yesterday. Uh, man, Ash,
Mm-hmm.
happy
What?
birthday.
Oh, fuck. I told you not to do this. It's so annoying.
Everybody, if you have a chance, just say happy birthday to Ash. It was yesterday. Don't do too much. She get a little bit bashful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, right there. There you go. Happy B-Day.
Oh, thanks, Vice.
Maybe there's some dumplings in your future.
I already got them.
Oh, they was in the past then. Past dumplings. Oh, they're already gone out your body. And then, so, oh, no worries. I got big thumbs. It's okay. Don't be, in here bragging about your thumb size. Jeez. I feel so inadequate.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
There you go. Look at that. Just coming out of the shell. Now, guys. So let me tell you right now before I read this. My birthday is at the very end of this Kickstarter. So February 7th. I hope that I can get a nice little birthday gift myself at the end. I might actually start using that as advertisement. Who knows? But I don't know. It's just something I thought that I could do just for me. I don't know who Miss X is. Wait, what? Wait, so you guys are not like related? There's not like a husband and wife combo? This is new to me. This is bigger than jazz. I might have to change the title of this video. Mr. X, Miss X scandal. Ash, do you know who Miss X is?
No.
Oh wait, no, it's not. No, I'm so damn dumb. It's fucking Miss H. It's not X. It's okay. Do you know who Miss H is? I'll let him get caught up. So, what was another question that somebody had? I should have wrote it down. Oh. So earlier in the campaign, and this is my fault, I forgot to add the other covers as add-ons, and I thought I went over my P's and Q's on this one. I was on it for about like 2 months straight, and I was like, "There's no way I forgot. No, there's no dates. There's no random ass." Shipping prices on digital items, like everything's good to go, and my stupid ass forgot the cover add-on. So I went back and I added all the covers, the same price. I added those in the add-ons, and a lot of people have went back and they changed their pledges, and then they got Kill Switch's cover, and then I got the team infiltration covers and whatnot, which is pretty cool. Even though they could have just paid $50 and got the collector's bundle. But I can't help everybody. So, well, wait, Mr. H is my friend and my interior artist for $2. Okay, good. Okay, for a while I thought you guys were like an item because it's like Mr. X, Miss H, and I don't know, like when you have like name anagram dealies like that, I just be feeling a certain way about it. So while we're here, I just want to kind of go over the Kickstarter, and I wanted to get kind of, oh look, I got a couple backers right now. The number went up. The number went up. We are at 39 backers. I left the last Kickstarter at 79. Do you remember, Ash?
No.
Ash, what do you know?
Not much.
Pop quiz. Let's figure out the knowledge here. Let me go pull it up on another 79 backers. Okay, so at 79 backers, I had 1,855. I have 39 right now, and I'm at 1832. So there's some people who are probably going to go and put my campaign on like KickTrack. I just found out what this was last year. You could take any campaign, put it on KickTrack, and then you could like let the website tell you how many people have actually backed the campaign and if the money, like if the backers like match up. I don't know why they do it. It's like a weird thing. Our names have the funniest coincidence. Also, I'll keep the backer numbers in mind for tomorrow morning. See if we can break 79 by the end of this. Oh, you know what, Mr. X? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this piping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's kind of go over it, and you guys can get Ash's opinion on the whole campaign because you guys have heard me talk about it forever. I feel like Ash has more to say.
No, I don't. I'm just here for support. You know.
You're just here so that you don't get fined. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you do the talking. I'll be there. I'll be the bouncer.
There you go. Yeah, make sure that no one comes in the studio.
Exactly.
So I added this little section right here last minute. It was not originally in. This says something else. And then I was like, you know what? I need people to know that this is not just fluff, because people have seen this and they've been like, oh, this is not jazz. Oh, this is just stupid. I don't like this because it is a thing that I am not used to seeing happy women in front of me. So, but yeah, I basically was like, no, let you know right now, there's going to be some tatters. You're going to have to handle that. So, actually, let's not even go over this part yet. Oh, no, yeah. I'm wrong. So, I remade this. I like this. This was pretty good. So, it needs more saxophone. This guy just like listening to himself talk. You know what? My man MD is in the building. If y'all ain't know, I don't know. Ash, can we announce that thing that we were gonna do later on, or should I just like keep it a book?
What stuff? Like
what's the remember the online only comic that we were gonna
do? Maybe you could just talk about it later in another
will do. All right,
live.
Michael. We will not have this kind of discussion at all, buddy. Also, happy women in my comic book, blasphemy. Yeah, I know. No, I've when I started to like drop some of the chapter 1 stuff, too many people told me that what I made was not at all what I made, and it hurt my head a lot. So, yeah, that's not gonna happen again. So anyway, people read chapter 0. People that I've never spoken to read chapter 0, and they loved it. And over the course of like 3 or 4 months, I was told by numerous people back to back that jazz reminds them of these specific shows. And My Hero should be up here too, but I made this one too late, or too early. And nerds just gotta stop ruining stuff. Yeah, we do. We do, but we don't, but we do. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of like address how this worked, because some people who have never seen these shows or have seen the shows don't really understand how people can make the comparisons, but they're not being like assholes about it. So, have you seen Fooly Cooly?
Yes.
What do you like about Fooly Cooly?
The colors. It's true. I really like
bringing you here was a great ass idea. That was so great of me. Last minute, Ash, you gonna do this with me? I'm so glad I did this. This is gold.
No, okay, I'll give you a better answer. I really like the randomness of it. The animation is great, and yeah, it's just very random, and I like it. You know, I'm simple.
No,
And
but you're valid at the same time. So I'm actually doing a rewatch of
Mhm.
Fully Cooley. I haven't watched it since I was in late elementary, middle school. So I'm watching it as a 31-year-old man, and it's just it has that early 2000s charm, and that's kind of what I see jazz is having because how I write and where I come from is all the media that I picked up on is from the early 2000s. So when I wrote jazz, I had that flair of this could be on like Adult Swim or this could be on Tsunami, and that was how I did it. So um, Fully Cooley is very good of a reference for jazz because of like you said, it has a flair of the randomness, but like all the characters have the charm, and the show itself uh it puts itself in that light of it is what it is. This is what I'm giving you, and you just have to vibe with it. And if you don't vibe with it, turn it off. You
Mhm.
know, it doesn't force you. Fully Cooley is 6 episodes and only six. Mr. X is like, don't you dare watch that second season. Um, I'm going to because I'm curious. Never seen it. Bianca has never seen Fully Cooley. I'm trying to tell you, it's one of those shows where if you blink, you will miss 80% of a entire episode. It's what it's so quick, you will miss something, and that's okay because the whole anime experience is about the journey and not the destination. So, moving on. Ash, you've seen Cowboy Bebop, right?
Yes, I did.
Now, earlier last year, or not really last year, you accused me of not
Oh,
watching
it
it,
was a fucking
and
mistake. Come on, man. You can bring it all the time.
I just want to know, where's my apology?
None. I'm petty like that. You get shit.
You made Vice come at me. So, not to leave everybody out of this, um, last year in December, I'm minding my own business. I think I was eating a lollipop,
I played the
and
victim there, you guys. Play the
yeah,
victim.
I have to be innocent. So I'm just minding my own little business, and then I get a DM from Vice, who was Ash's wife, and she's furious, and she's like, "You've never seen Cowboy Bebop?" And I'm like, "Hi, that's not how you greet me. I'm having a fun time right now." And so she's just yelling at me, and I realize like, no, something's up. Something is amiss. I have seen the show. Then she goes, "Oh, Ash messed up," and I'm sitting there with my mouth open. I almost choked on my Ash said you get shit. Yeah, she always says that shit, and I always get shit. But and that was the shit I got. I don't know. I just couldn't take it. So
I was thinking of someone else. You know, it was not you.
who is like me?
No, I don't know, man.
Is there anybody like me?
No, definitely not.
Someone said the anime is okay of Bebop. I really like the Netflix version, but I hate getting hit with like bricks and shit. So I'll never say it. I get yelled at. I like stuff. How dare you enjoy something, you bastard? But so Cowboy Bebop and Jazz. This is one of my favorite ones. A lot of the early concepts for Jazz, I kind of borrowed with the characters of Bebop. Um, and I guess I left it in the writing, but the original concepts was going to be something like this, where each of the characters was a semblance of a jazz character. So of course this one was Hex. This the Ed was X. Ein was kind of like mute, and I think I put Killswitch as Jet, Nova as Faye, and Spike as Beats. And then while I was writing it, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not clicking with me. But a lot of the way that I wrote some of the dialogue and some of the overall design stuck. So that's how that works out. Um Bungo Stray Dogs, I don't know how to connect that one. Somebody did it for me, but that person's not here. And I can't ask them, so I'll just skip it. Fire Force has been under fire, haha, all last month and I guess some of this month because people can't handle optional fan service. If a show has something that you don't like, then you should just not watch it. But people can't do that. So there is some fan service in jazz. It's always been fan service in jazz. When I wrote jazz, I had the idea that I was going to include gags that involved like women's bodies, because that's, once again, I'm coming out of the 2000s. So when you read chapter one is kind of that gaggy episode or season or like chapter where and I'll say it now because this is actually one of my favorite chapters, and not for the reason that you guys think it is. So if you looked at the demo or the teaser, you see Hex, Killswitch, and Nova on a beach, and it looks like they're just kind of like just sitting there having fun, but they're actually they are Ash, help me out. I forgot word. I know I asked the wrong person.
Keeping eye on
no, not eye. No? So distraction. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Somehow you didn't say it, but it worked. So
good.
They are providing distraction, so that Mute and Beats can infiltrate a data center and download data that the government has on the portals that are plaguing Neohaven. And at one point, they are trying to make a much bigger distraction, but they don't know what to do. And Hex has an idea, and that idea just involves boobies. And I was like, you know what? I need some breast in here. And it's one of my favorite like little gags. I can't wait for everybody to kind of like read it and oh boy, and and get the whole comedy and like simplicity of it, because that is it's kind of like slept on. Like no one's really doing it anymore because they have a fear of, if I show breast, I'll be canceled, or I'll be labeled as like a pedophile or some stupid something. And I don't know. I'd rather just have fun with like what I'm doing. So of course, who don't like a pair of nice pair of tatas? I have to use that in my vocabulary. Tatas. I like that word. Also, I did not. I missed this. Fully coolly as well, but also very deep. Super. Yes. So I'm on like episode 3, and it feels like I never grew up. I really like it. What else is over here? Because now people are talking crazy. Fire Force never stopped getting crap for fan service. It's beyond dumb to throw out that series over it, especially having seen how it ends. So, first of all, Fire Force should be talked about for having amazing combat. It has some of the best combat in anime, but you get like 6 seconds of Tamaki coming out of her clothes, and it's humorous. It's funny. It's like, it's so like ridiculous that she just like her whole trope is that she'll be badass when she needs to be, and then all of a sudden she can't keep her clothes on. It's funny, and people are like, "Oh my god, this is so degrading." And I'm like, "No, that's the entire like. I wish you guys would like come out of your fucking ass and just enjoy some shit." But that can't happen. What is this? Fan service stuff. I found the fan service stuff stupid in Fire Force. That's the reason why I stopped watching it. Especially since Horror Season 2 had way less. Oh, okay. So I'm not at Season 2, but I did hear that they dialed down a lot of what made Season 1 pretty good. No, so, and this is one right here. It's not funny at all. Cringe, yes, but some people might find it funny. I mean, it's funny when you take yourself out of the situation and you kind of realize like, this is pretty ridiculous. This is pretty random. I just said about like 5 minutes ago that I come from an era of the 2000s where like Fully Cooley was just like random. It was just like a spontaneous boom. Like shit happened. And like it's not gonna like, it won't entertain everybody. But I feel like everybody should kind of like, if the fan service was like a whole episode, then yeah, sure, like get upset about it. But if it's about 8 seconds, some of the fan service does get kind of wild, where it's like, damn, she got her clothes off again after doing it like 2 episodes back to back. But it's pretty short, and I don't know. I just feel like it's been like overblown, and someone already said on here a minute ago. But where was I at? So what's the next one? Undead Unluck. Please tell me you're watching Undead Unluck, Ash.
No.
All right, so let me go get you my Hulu account. You have to go watch that. That's your homework. That's your homework because you are Andy right here. This is you.
Who?
Andy. His name is they call him the zombie.
I don't see. It's too small.
Oh no. Have some. Phone. Hold on. Let me give you some insight. There you go. Boom. That didn't work at all. Shit.
Yeah, it's very small still. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, it's cold. Like, it's cold over here. Oh, you meant on the screen. I could do that too all day. Undead Unluck is so at and let me go. So Fire Force and Undead Unluck and My Hero can be attuned to jazz based off the power sets that all the characters of jazz have. I don't really have a power system or like a power scaling thing, which has alienated me from a bunch of like shonen readers because all they care about is how do your powers work and can your powers defeat XYZ. And I'm always like, sometimes you just get involved in some shit and then you just let it be what it is. There are powers in jazz, but that's not the whole core focus of it. You will see some fights, but you'll realize that most of the conflict is in different directions. Like people thought that I was gonna have jazz fighting monsters every chapter, which I was like, that'd be boring as shit. Like every book they're just fighting random kaiju. No, thank you. Sometimes you have to worry about exposition. Other times there's internal conflicts. You got jazz fighting the government. You have jazz fighting kaiju monsters. You even have jazz fighting jazz. Like that kind of shit happens. They just have powers to do stuff. Exactly. I mean, there's a reason for their powers, and it all stems from a different form of conflict that will be explained in the series itself. But as of right now, all you know is that they have powers, and they're targeting the government, and they're targeting the monsters through the portals, so to speak. You have to keep it interesting, keep the pacing interesting. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the pacing is great. And the reason why I feel like it's great is because Ash came up and put her foot in my ass, and I had to go fix the pacing.
Did I?
What'd you say?
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did.
Cool. Didn't know.
I didn't know I was fixing the pacing. Yes, you don't understand what the words editor mean. That's you.
No, actually no.
Kaijus are cool. No, kaijus are cool, but like I didn't like jazz was never meant to be like we will keep fighting every chapter. Like it'll happen, but there's other things that I want to do with it. There are powers, but not a unified system. Yes, yeah. So there is no like everybody bites a fruit and then they got powers, or everybody woke up and they have quirks. How the powers work in jazz is actually based off the monsters that come through the portals. In the earlier time period of the portals, nobody had powers. And then like a few months later, there was this expedited science experiment going on behind the scenes where people were able to like defeat certain monsters, and then they found that we could take resources from them. And at the time that like this happened, a certain key character found that out as well and started to kind of work with it. And that's all that I want to say so far about it. But like most of all the jazz characters, only 3 of them have defeated portal monster abilities. Mute doesn't have it because Mute's a cyborg, and Hex doesn't have it because Hex operates a bipedal mech and uses Mute as a secondary attack function. So you're really dealing with just Beats, Nova, and Killswitch. Those 3 are the ones that have all the powers. At some point, I'm going to have to re-explain this to Ash. So, but like that's how that works out. I wish I had the other graphic. So, oh no, I'm over here. So, So remember how we defeated this really evil Kickstarter fund where it was $1,200, and then you guys were like, "No thanks," bomb, blew it up. So now we have to look at the other goals. Um, I'm gonna say this away from Kickstarter and from away from like Kickstarter fanatics. Most campaigns have a goal, and the goal that they want to hit is never the goal that they set. I set the goal to be high enough to where they feel like to where people can feel like, oh, what a climb. But we're actually trying to hit like these, and that's what like every campaign does. So, $2,000, I get carpal tunnel syndrome, and I get to go sign every single physical copy. That means that everybody who ordered a collector's bundle will be hot as hell because that's only a part of their thing. Bianca said, "Maybe I'm the goal. You are the goal, B. You're the goal. I can't wait to hit you. Gonna bop you in the mouth." And then stretch goal number 2 is you get jazz colored or fully colored, which means this is the wrong button. Here we go. Which means, and now this is only shown in what Ash calls beta form, but you get this from here to here. You get a little bit of bright tones, color. Oh man, it's gonna be so great because Ash is one of the top 10 best colorers of my life. That's not even a word. I just said it. Colorers. I could have just said colorist, but it almost sounds racist. So I don't want to do that. So, stretch goal 3. Stretch goal 3 is pretty cool. I will add chapter 3 alongside chapter 2 of the very next Kickstarter. So that means that I will have enough money to color chapter 1. Only chapter 1. We would not like this. This does not cross over to 2 and 3. This only just covers getting it done. But I'll be able to color chapter 1, and then on the very next Kickstarter, give you a double. I want to say right now, you would best benefit, not because it helps Ash out and it helps me out, but you would benefit better if you got chapter 2 and 3 back to back, because they're actually one of those like conjoined stories, and it just feels better narratively to give you that. So definitely, I wish that we could pop that. I know my realities. I know everybody's limits. So that's just there if it gets hit. But I do know that I really want to see this colored because Ash, like I said, is super talented in almost everything she does. I wouldn't give her a beaker. I would give her a hammer or a club. She didn't get that. That's fine.
No, I didn't.
Okay, never mind. She did. So speaking of that, so this was actually Ash's idea. I was being innocent, mind my own little business. And Ash goes, "Hey, tough guy, you should tell them that I'll draw jazz on stream on the Discord server that I own." And then she shook her fist, and I agreed. So originally it was like 100 backers, and then I looked up and I was like, I have like 129 pre-launch followers. Why the hell is it at 100? So at 150, if we hit 150, you guys get Ash, and she will draw a little bit. I don't know how long she'll do it. I probably should have asked her. What is this? Oh, like a 2-part of sorts. Yes, having that back to back is very good. It's possible to do on its own, but talks got to keep going between campaigns to keep momentum for the yes. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Now, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't break the campaign, but I would like to get you guys because I'll tell you right now, chapter 2 is really fundamental to introduce the opposition. I know that like chapter 0 kind of introduced the opposition, but chapter 2 is where you get to actually see how they formulate behind the scenes and get an idea for the Neo Haven government. And you also get to meet a very cool villain that, if we could play our cards right, is going to be the top villain of the year. I'm saying that shit right now. I don't care how you feel. we got something popping off. It's gonna be amazing. And Ash is laughing because she knows. So she knows that I don't play about my damn villain. So I'm gonna bypass all this because you guys have already seen it. So, um, where's the page that you showed me when I was at Costco?
What?
When you were doing the test page for Jazz and I was at Costco,
Oh, that's
it
not
was
there.
because you
We
changed
didn't
it.
use it. Yeah.
Oh damn! I wanted to show people. It was like right here where you had me just excited.
Yeah, it was a mix of 1 and 2.
That's true. It was. But yeah, so actually, this is kind of what I want to show off. So this is one of my favorite little cover designs. I can't wait to get this like printed off and showcased because this is good. This is great. This little cover wrap right here, the back cover, the front cover, spicy. Speaking of spicy, this is where I get demonetized off of YouTube. So this was also my other favorite covers right here. These are actually flying a little bit off the shelves. They're flying faster than I thought that they were gonna fly. I don't know where I thought that they were gonna fly, but those are coming off. These, if you have the collector's bundle, you have these coming your way, and I'm gonna do it from memory. Vice did this one. Ash did this one.
Yes.
Okay, good, because I told somebody else the opposite, and I felt bad because he ended up buying it like right after it. I'm like, oh fuck, I hope he doesn't know. But yeah, no. So you get these two. I have these coming. They didn't ship in time, so I'll just show them on Twitter at some point. I'll show them on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. But this is pretty cool. This is really good too. If you remember my last failed campaign, I was trying to sell like a 5-card pack, and it didn't work out. But then when I came back to it, people were like, no, do this. So I got my dog to let me use her art again that I had for like one of the covers, and we just kind of like play with it, and then there you go. So that's gonna be great to see that in person. This is one of my favorite tiers. I will talk about in a minute because it's just, you guys just bought the fuck out of this in like under an hour, and I'm so nervous. I'm like, what do you expect is gonna happen? I don't know what you guys think, but getting placed in Jazz, this is actually no longer available, but this is one of my dear friends who has been like immortalized as a character in Jazz. So there he is right there. Is he important? Not right now. He'll be important later, supposedly. And then the add-ons. Shit. Well, I can't add anymore, but the add-ons. So you just get chapter 1 physical, which you've already read it, but now you get access to get it again. And then we go to our staff, everybody who's on here. I try my best not to say memeing what was tell me the meme again. I don't think I remember the meme that I use. I meme so much. I have memes on my phone just ready to pop because I'm stupid like that. But whenever I do a campaign, I try not to say it's my campaign, I did it. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know the meme that you're talking about because I was talking about like everybody who backed that shit. Like, what are you expecting to do in Jazz? Like there'll be no let me fondle kill switch for 2 pages. Like, no, Ash won't allow it. So Ash will just make kill switch summon herself and beat you up. So, but yeah, I don't like to say the words like my campaign, I did it, this is me, woohoo. I like to say like we, because this is the people who helped me make it happen. Did I create and write the stuff? Sure. But this person over here drew it. And then this person also edited some of the story aspects and some of the dialogue and everything, and kind of gave like fluidity that I couldn't really see. And she also did like the keychain art, but this person over here did the variant cover for Kill Switch. This person over here did one of the cards. and then Vice did the sticker art, and then of course this one did the Kickstarter video that's now on Kickstarter. So it's never a me, it's a we thing. Like everybody should be like, if you ever tell me like, hey man, you made it, I always say, no man, we made it. Me and the gang, me and the homies, the homeboys. So, but yeah, no, I mean that's kind of. Oh, and if you guys have, if you ever guys ever like go through this, I want you guys to start reading these small little like blurbs here because I like them a lot. I had to think, what would Ash say at a time like this? And I feel like I nailed all of them, especially that one. That's her favorite one. She loves it. Just says goblin noises. She loves it.
Yes.
she's like, sure, I don't have any dialect. I just goblin noises, just grunts.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is there another one? Yeah, I tried to like become you. I banged on the floor for like 5 minutes, and then I said, I have an idea now. I'm pretty sure that you don't bang on the floor. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I don't want to get beat up later on for it. So let's just go right to. It even just says all gone when you scroll through here. It just says all gone. So this is the funniest thing because on the first campaign, I didn't get to see like only one person backed this one, and it was like this guy right here, Tunyon. But I put this up, and all 3 spots were out in the same hour, and I know that he got it again for some reason. There won't be 2 Tunyons, I promise you. I can barely deliver like one of them. Oh, someone talking that shit in here? I knew Chris was that smart enough to do this by himself. Shout out to Ash and the team. Oh, fuck you, Michael. You know what? You're fired. I was gonna use Michael for something, but he wants to be a deal weed. Huh. No, Michael, I'm sorry. Come back. Don't go to HR. I'm gonna say that too. I only say my book is mine in the sense that I wrote it. I just like people get so wrapped up about like their successes to their legacy to their lineage, and it's kind of like, nah, you gotta start spreading that around because like everybody on my team deserves praise. If I ever hired you for anything, I don't care if it's small, I don't care if it's like you did background art on like 1 page, or I made you go back and rewrite a character's dialogue for me. I'm going to come. I will make sure that you get the same praise. There was a guy who was on Twitter who tweeted me and was like, man, this looks so good. Great art, man. And I was like, yeah, go tell Ash that, not me. That's not me. That's not me at all. Twin brother. What's this right here? Twin brother for the dude that plays twice. No. He does. There's not gonna be. You want there to be 3 Tunyons? At some point, I'm just gonna like. I will invalidate his goddamn pledge. I will make it where it's like, hey, I'll make 1 more spot after he pledges. That way, he can't have both. No, he already told me that he was gonna do it again, and he doesn't mind. Like he would rather just give the most amount of money. I think what he's called is a whale. But I'm not gonna call him that. I mean, not like to his face, but what else is on here? Oh no. So let me tell you what's so funny about this. 2 people got this. 2 people have this bundle, and one of them is actually in the chat. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick math lesson. Now, mind you, this only hurts me in the long run, but I feel like some form of math has to be taught because I don't want you guys to like come away with like less money on like the same product. So if you pay for, and this only like 10, so you only have 8 chances to go do this. But if you order the collector's bundle, you get a copy of Jazz Chapter 1 physical. Then you get a variant cover of your choice of Chapter 1 physical. Which means if you just pay $50, let's say you paid $50 and you want, let's go to this one. So you want the drone beach footage, which is just the ordinary kill switch cover. It's $30, and then you also want the other Ash cover, which is $25. So that's $55 right there. $55, or you could just pay $50. You can get both of them, and then you get other shit too. And I had to stop a friend, who I would not say his name because then he'll probably feel bad about it. But I had a friend who bought, I don't know which two covers he bought, but he bought two covers, and the cost was about like $100. And I'm sitting here like, okay, you could either pay $100 or you can just pay $50 to get what you were, get what you were trying to get, and you get more stuff. If you had the money to just get that, honestly, if he was going to spend $100, just get that. Like that's a way better deal. I never want you to go off and not utilize the bundles that I have here, because I went back and did the math, or I tried to. But if you're going to spend $100 to get like two covers, then just get them all. They're all right here. And just, but like, I'm not going to help everybody. So at some point, if you keep screwing up and buying whatever, then I'm gonna just like let it happen. But if I can stop you, I'll stop you, and I'll say, hey, don't do that, do this. Now, will I take a hit in funding? Yes, I took a $50 net loss when I helped my man out, but I felt better about it, and that's what brings customers back. When you tell them, hey, don't spend too much money, just get this, then they'll come back because then they'll know, okay, this guy has my best interest. So also, I just realized that I put the link to the digital online versions of chapter 0. So I don't know why people thought that they could just buy it here. It's right here. They're all right here. All the links are here. So, Ash, which one of these covers was your favorite to do?
I really like the first one on the beach, though.
Oh yeah, no, you were going off. No,
yeah, I really like that one.
You were in the zone on that one. Mm-hmm. Damn. People don't know about that. I was shocked. I'm gonna bring this guy back.
Which one?
Joe the Cup.
Oh, nice.
Joe Roman. I'm gonna bring him back. I don't know how I'll bring him back like further along in the series, but he's a permanent artist that I'll use for other stuff. And then of course I got like Vice going forward. But I mean, yeah, so where are we at right now? Where are we at? If we just hit refresh. I mean, I know it like updates by itself, but I don't trust it. We're at 1832. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. People in the chat, who hasn't backed chapter 1? I know that B hasn't done it. I know Michael did. Vice doesn't count.
I didn't yet. We will.
Do you have to?
Are you gonna send me one for free?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to last time. No, you were on the last one.
No, I did backed.
Yeah, you did back the last one, and you backed your copy. Which, by the way, your copy is sitting here
in Mexico.
No. Well, yes, but no. Let me show you on my Discord. Let me send you the picture I took. So, my wife redid my comic shelf, and she put all my Funkos in there, and she slid your cover on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go on Discord, I just sent it to you.
Oh, you sent me something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's you. Yeah, it's you.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So when people come over, they'll like see that. like that's just a really cool cover. So no, you. So another thing. If you work with me, I don't expect you to ever have to buy the product.
I didn't know.
Because I feel like it's dumb for you to like do all the work I pay you, and then you run around and spend the money that I paid you to go buy your own shit. Like, it's not the fucking like museum in Britain. Like, you're not, it's like you own it, is right in front of you. All I'm doing is putting it in front of people, but I'll never make you buy it.
Well done.
I will send you. You'll be in Mexico by then, right?
Yeah, probably.
Do I?
No, you wait. You wait. I will give you the. I will tell you when it's time.
Well, I can't just guess it. I can't guess the address.
You just wait, maybe.
I can't do it now. I haven't even shipped these out to go print yet. I'll do it later. But yeah, so everybody, okay, let me get a good clarity. Everybody on my team. What I mean by that? So this is like one of my friends. I think he's about to go back Jazz anyway. If I can catch him, he won't have to back Jazz. If he backs Jazz, I'll try to get him not to. He's hard-headed. He'll tell me no, and I'll tell him whatever. However, if he does back Jazz, he will get extra goodies. So, I can't just give him nothing. Actually, no, Vice is right here. So you and Vice get something. Yeah, both of you.
I mean, we live together. You don't have to send 2 copies.
Oh, okay. If you
can send the keychains.
Oh, I'm going to. Exactly.
Keychain and stickers.
That's what I'm. That's duh. Yeah.
Big brain.
How many times did you beat on the floor? Pinky does not live in the U.S. I have to look at the conversion for that, but I feel like he wouldn't mind it. And then Joe also doesn't live in the U.S. I will work these two out because like shipping like international stuff, I fucking hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Ash is just being a master. Yeah, Ash doesn't act like it, but she has like 83 in like charisma and speech. It's just she just acts like she's like she doesn't have it. No, she has it when she's doing thumbnails and shit because all of a sudden she's like a master planner and I'm like, oh fuck, let me just be quiet and let her work. No, she has a 98 in physical strength. 83 in Goblin. Yeah, it's you.
Perfect. I'll take that.
Get those stats up. I need you to be full on Goblin by next campaign.
Okay, on it.
Oh, that's a good question. People are about to ask you in the chat, when is the next campaign? Because this one's still going to go on, and people don't care. They want to know what's next. They want to know what's happening now. So, next campaign is just Jazz, chapter 2. Wow, I can't count. Chapter 2. But there's another campaign. This is me trying to do a segue.
Not bad.
It was a bad segue?
No.
Because you're not picking up what I'm putting down. All right, so how many people have ever heard? Yeah, English is not my first language; it's my 9th language. How many people has read? I'm using all my words wrong. 9mm girls. Now I say that as if people could be like, "Oh, me." So before there was Jazz, and before there was tricking herself to getting on the Jazz team, the 7th most popular global comics creator of last year worked on her own manga called 9mm Girls, which is a exceptional read, and I advise everybody here to go pick it up. And go pick it up, I mean, go read it on Global Comics. Or if you want to read a lot, go to Patreon. All of these are on her profile. But Ash is going. She's planning. She's doing a lot of thinking and soul searching, but she's gonna be doing Kickstarter for the first time for Volume 1 of 9mm Girls. So that's exciting for me because I get to assist with everything. Does that mean Ash can beat up Chris? Yes. Yes. Anybody who has ever picked up a like barbell can beat me up. Like I'm not even gonna like stress it.
I'm not gonna beat you. I need your skills.
I need you, but when I don't need you,
I need your brain.
I don't have brain.
Oh yes, you do.
I just have
Oh, yes.
I have like dexterity and a mouth. That's all I got.
Something.
Brain not there. Brain is just no. I am acting smart until someone calls me out. Then I'm screwed. Then I'm just like, oh, they'll find out that I'm actually a phony. Let me use my charisma and get up out of this.
But hey, before 9mm Girls, it's Freaky. We're gonna start with the Freaky.
Oh, Freaky first. Okay,
Yeah,
so Freaky on Kickstarter.
Yes, Freaky first.
Okay, so Freaky Half, which is not Ash's comic, even though Ash colored it. It is Vice's. What's the comic called again? Freaky Half. Freaky 1-2. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop my stream first. Then I'm gonna go to it because I don't know what the fuck will come up.
You have the link?
I do, but I also have been on some unsavory websites.
Oh,
so I can't have people just find out what I've been doing on my free time. They're gonna call me names. We getting Freaky Half. There you go. See right there. Freaky Friday. Yeah, people are just throwing things out. I have it up right now. Share. So this is coming to Kickstarter. We don't have a time period yet, but we're working on it. But this is the whole volume, right?
No, this is like, you mean on global or for the Kickstarter?
For the Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's gonna be the whole volume.
Okay. This isn't about Freaky. Well, too bad.
Yeah, too bad. Like,
you
joke's on you.
Well, see, I can't. Well, I can say whatever I want to say, but she lives like in the same house as you. She will come in there and yell at you.
No, she's in the bed. She's too lazy to stand. So we can do whatever we want.
It's almost it's kind of like in Baldur's Gate when you can shoot your arrows from like up top because you have a priority. She's like she can't come out of bed. She's, oh, I got low priority. I have no initiative. You win. But yeah, no. If you guys haven't read this at all, and you can read this on Patreon, but which I advise you to read everything that you see on Patreon, everything that is offered. Go to Patreon because you get way more than just what she puts out. Everything is like a drip feed. But no, Freaky Half is going to be a amazing. Like you think Jazz did something. I'm excited for this because I know for sure that this is going to eclipse everything I've ever done, and I'm here for it. So, like, look at that. I can look at that. Look at this. Oh, look at this great line work, good colors, and that looks like me in the morning. So this is fair. Gonna put the link in the chat. I can't because I'm not on my phone. This is not that kind of maybe it is. I don't know. I'll make wait, no, B, you're a mod, ain't you? Because you could just do it. I don't want to do it. B's my slave sometimes. So this turned away from Jazz like really fast, but I don't care. So boom. Are there any types of questions? So now let's make it a open forum Q&A for Ash or me. You can ask Ash like, hey, when do you expect to quit doing Jazz and just drop it off real fast. I have to know what the link is first, you Dean. Well, but man, I swear to God, making me do all this damn work. I lost the link. It doesn't matter. Link's dead. Let me get back to my whatnot. Ash, stall for me real fast.
What?
Yeah, you got this.
Okay. It's gonna be terrible. It's not my great.
Stall for me.
It's
She's
not
like,
my great. Not great at that. No.
here, I put it right there. There's the link.
Good stalling. Yeah. What
Oh,
am I doing?
let me know
Yeah?
when you start stalling. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm currently in the process.
At the moment?
Yeah.
What does stalling mean in Canada?
Just wasting time.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Just threw Ash under the no.
But why?
I did not throw
what
Ash.
did I do?
Just threw Ash under the bus.
I still need to draw.
Well, just draw up under the bus.
Oh.
If you know what, if anything, it's just payback for how she snuck her way onto the Jazz team.
Fair.
There you go. See, we all agree that I was just innocent, minding my own little business, and then she comes in with her stupid tablet and pen, and she's like, "What's this?"
What my tablet has to do with this?
Oh, however you drew it, you caught me at a vulnerable time at Costco.
At Costco, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. I guess that y'all can call. Yes, that's how we operate. We operate like fucking mercenaries. Like that's our partnership. It's always, oh, you did me dirty, I got you next time. Like that's just like, man, it's not safe.
No, it's not.
It's like that little spy versus spy cartoon. Not at Costco. Yes, thank you. Somebody understands the whole severity of that whole situation. To be sent a idea at a time where I'm trying to go find deals, like, yes, I'm gonna say yes to it. And then she like just wholesale killed it. Just boom. Let me show you how I draw people from Jazz. And then she draws people from Jazz that came right out of my dream. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I want that. I'm gonna need that. The whole time, she's just trying to get me to let her draw Kill Switch for pay.
Mm-hmm. Big brain.
See, and y'all call me genius. This one over here. This one over here just acts a certain way. She acts like I don't want to think. This is like a barbarian with like a college degree. Me go to university.
Yes. That's what
I'm just calling you barbarian and goblin. And you're like, and then you have a big old thing of mutton in your hand. Just
that's cool. That's cool.
Just like biting on it. I've never called you a genius. Why not? Have you not understand how much genius I have in me? Because I don't.
Very big genius. Yep.
Oh, finally you can see it. Oh wait, is the screen loaded or is it big enough? Oh, let me make it bigger. Oh, I can't. There we go. I did it. Now we fill the whole screen up.
Nice.
Me work on particle accelerator. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Yeah, that's you. There you go. That's how you operate. Mm-hmm. So what's next for Jazz? Well, I'll show you. I forgot how to work computer. I don't never know how to work computer. I only need to work computer when I'm trying to find a specific thing. Well, there you go. Okay, so what's next for Jazz? So now that we're funded by over $700, this is not the end of the road. The end of the road is further. Like this little like green line getting filled up is awesome, but it's like the whole. It's like, oh, it's way over here. It's off street. That's how much progress that I have to get. I need to start changing some of these numbers up here to like 2s and 3s, and that's what I have to do. So it's fantastic that we got this funded in a day, and it's also fantastic that we almost smashed the original campaign amount in just a day. That lets me know that I have found viable people who, like I said, are willing to trust me financially. It's one thing to find readers. A lot of uh, comic book creators will tell you to find readers, to find readers, to find readers. Sometimes readers are not the people who are willing to pay. And it's something that I had to become okay with over the last few months. I stopped trying to find readers on Twitter. I stopped following people on Twitter when they would go do certain things. I would go do things like them. I stopped doing things like that. I started to work on my own and placate where I could find my own way. And I think I found a very good way. But I realized that readers are cool, but sometimes readers will not buy. People love to read manga, but they don't like to pay for that motherfucker. People love to watch anime, but they don't like they hate to pay for that shit. If there's a way to pirate anything, people will pirate it, then turn around and tell you this is the top 3 best game, best whatever. And it's like perfect. Did you fund it? No. And that's what happened to like Telltale. Telltale was the Walking Dead games. Amazing games, amazing narratives, amazing stories. They won like 400 awards. And they're also bankrupt because nobody was buying them. People were just trying to get it any which way they could without ever making that leap. So readers will read jazz. It's about finding people who are willing to invest in you to have you keep making the things for the readers. Sometimes your readers or sometimes your investors are not your readers, and that's okay. That's something that I've learned. So I'm thrilled that there are enough people who are willing to trust me financially, whether it be friends, whether it be strangers, whether it just be people who are passing on Kickstarter. Because I have people who apparently just went on Kickstarter and just saw me under new and was like, okay. And then they dropped like $100. And I'm like, fuck. You just dropped $100 just like that? That's wild. They also did Batman Black, and they did. They also went bankrupt, and then they got bailed out to go do like the last Walking Dead, just because they had to close up the narrative with Clem. So that's the only reason why they got all that money for that. After that, they were done because nobody wanted to go pay for it. But yeah, so shout outs to the Michael Driver. Michael Driver is one of my friends who I think he bought a book last campaign, and he upped his amount on this campaign. And I'm not praising him for being a friend of mine who was willing to like spend money on me, but I'm watching the whole progress of like, oh shit, this product is so good, I need to get the absolute best that I could. So yeah, there you go. He goes, yee. That's my man's right there. Shout outs to Mr. X. Mr. X came through. I don't know how he found me. I don't know, because like we weren't even like following like the same people. I think he just, I don't know how he found me. All I know is that one day I started getting like notifications of my Kickstarters being like shouted out like every day. Like it was from Monday to Friday. I would go to school, get on Twitter, boom, there it goes. Like I knew it was gonna come. Whenever I made a short change, I ended up saying something like, okay, this will come out in January. He would change his entire tweet going forward to say this will come out in January. And then when I said it'll come out in about 2 weeks, he'll say 2 weeks. It comes out on the 8th. He would change it and say, so he was super like, tentative. And I hope he enjoys the product, man. And I hope that he's able to help me boost us out to more people like him and like me. So yeah, so he's a good dude. B's really good because she's made it where she has a small community of people that could help out with getting this known, get this around. Matter of fact, I might need to have her show her community this because they all love breastises. Ash gets a big shout out because working with me, I thought I was hard to work with because to myself, I don't work well with myself. So I wasn't sure how this was gonna work. I think both of us was like, as long as there's money involved, we can try and make it work.
Yep.
And I think what happened is that we realized that we are syndicated the exact same way when it comes to how we operate, and sometimes how we do business. Sometimes it needs to just be be like genuine. Whenever I talk to Ash, I thoroughly care about what she's going through in her life, even when she thinks that doesn't. All of her doves are my doves. All of my doves are her doves. All of my losses are her losses. I'm lying. All of her losses are my losses. And we go through so much shit. We've been in the spaces on Twitter and everything, and we just kind of see like it's not conductive to what we are trying to do. And I realized very quickly that like Twitter was not made to be um this like gargantuan Walmart space for creatives. It was made to be a place where everybody is constantly shouting. You just have to outshout everybody to get people's attention for a split second before they go back to shouting at random people online. So we got tricked into believing that Twitter was a bigger platform where we could put our stuff out. And instead, we had to utilize other spaces. And I feel like I've been trying to learn how to do that for my own stuff, because at some point I'm going to take over um, Ash's stuff, whether for like Kickstarter, and I have to figure out what's the best method for it. So um, it's a lot of work, but it's fun nonetheless. So um, no, we got 29 more days. Um, Ash only does the art. I'll never make her do the marketing for it.
Nope.
I feel like the marketing is the art. So I just show them what she does, and then it's like she did it. Um, if I need to have like a quick sketch or something drawn up for any reason, I go to her, or I'll go to Vice. I have learned to trust Ash with a lot more than what I think she can handle, because she's very capable of what she can do. She works very fast, and she works very diligent. Um, so I have to trust her to do most of the stuff that I would go to somebody else for, and then they would go fuck it up. Um, which is why I just blocked Fiverr from my computer last year, because fuck Fiverr. Fiverr bad. Fiverr terrible. So Ash, you have anything you want to say about this Kickstarter of ours?
No, just well, thanks the people that are supporting the project, that are believing in it, um, and yeah, I hope they like what's coming and what's coming in the future as well. That's it.
Sonic Falcon just said, "I got fucked by Fiverr." Whatever happened to you on Fiverr, and I mean this from the absolute pit of my soul. Whatever happened to you on Fiverr is nothing compared to what has happened to me on Fiverr. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to put a lot of currency on that. I like it is not to like downplay you at all. It's just whatever you got to say, nothing. Nothing. Fiverr has I used to, because I was always told artists are on Fiverr for everything. 4 digits. You want to put down, he said to put down 4 digits. God damn it, this man's a better. He's a gambler. I'll be a gambler too. Fiverr has fucked up more than my jazz books. It's fucked up my children's book um, that I made for my daughter 2 years ago. A lot of my promo art, everything has just been like so. See, there you go. So when you mean like Fiverr fucked you up as far as like paying for artists who were clowns, and then like the only thing Fiverr has going for it is that when you commission an artist, the money that you put that you pay, it goes into escrow, and you have to viably agree with what is given to you, and if you don't agree with it, then Fiverr has to like step in and go, okay, so what's the problem? That's the only thing going for it. But a lot of the stuff that I paid for, I didn't like. This is before I met Ash, and I'll make this short because everybody has to go. I met the short. Before I met Ash, I did not understand fucking sizes, and it's funny saying this shit now. A lot of the shit that I have is out of size. Things are too big, things are too small, and me and my feeble artist or writer brain, I can't see that kind of shit. So I'm just putting shit on screen and being like, this is fine. It wasn't until Ash got a hold of some of my figures and was like, this is too blurry. This is too blurry. This is out of focus. This is too small. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Everything looks fine on my screen. And then she showed me on her screen, and I was like, how the fuck are you doing that? That thing is blurry as fuck. How did you do that? And she's like, if you print this, it'll be very blurry. And then she said it with her hands on her hips, and I knew. I knew. I was like, you know what? Let me listen to this one. This one has teeth coming out of her lip. I need to go ahead and pay attention. But like Ash kind of like showed me how quality works with things that most writers can't see. So when I say editor, I mean editor. Like you have a editor credit. You can go forward in life with that shit and tell people, yes, I edited Jazz Chapter 1, and they'll come and tell me, was she an editor? And I'll tell you, what the fuck did she say? If she said yes, she said yes. Goddamn. She's gonna hit you with a club. Look out. She one of them me want snooze. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna make it short.
Well, that is short. The whole point is that Fiverr fucking sucks. Get you a real artist. I should have waited and hired Monochrome and gave him the wait. You don't mean who I think you mean. Who? Oh, I know who this is. This is that's the guy who hired the old jazz artist. That's him. I know who that is now. Okay. For a while, I just badoof. Okay, because I saw Monochrome. I'm like, who the fuck is that? That's his old ass art name. I think he's still using it. I didn't know he still used it. But anyway, B came back in the middle of my spiel, but it's over, girly. We're out of here. Jazz. If you haven't back Jazz ASAP. If you want double covers, get the $50 one. Get it now. You've got 8 chances to get it. And once it's gone, it's gone. But if you do get it, you get keychains and stickers and other kind of shit. So please think with your brain, not just with your wallet. Maybe I'll back. Maybe I'll black someday. Okay. Ash, do you ever black?
Every day.
Fucking God.
I don't even know what that means.
Great. Well, my artist just got canceled. So
Shit.
Jazz is available for a new artist.
Jazz is on a hiatus.
Nah, I'll do it. I'll have to do it. Let me figure out how to make the stick figures. Boneless Jazz. There you go. It'll be called that. I'll credit it to. I know. Maybe I'll back it someday. I hope you do, because it has some things in there for you, for everybody. So, all right, you guys, why this keys? Ash, do you have 2 accounts? I'm kidding.
Of what?
Because this is why this keys happening to me.
Oh no, same brain.
It's just a mind flayer going between you two.
Yes.
God, I love that game. That game is so cool. I swear to God, I've been making Baldur's Gate jokes for like a whole week. I love them. All right, you guys, go back to what you guys were doing. Thanks for coming out. This is actually is a pretty decent crowd. Share jazz, back jazz, and love jazz, or I'll beat jazz. Yeah, see that? This campaign will be hood. Quit trying to talk. Just put down the damn keyboard. This campaign will be hood. What the fuck does that mean? All right. I'm out of here, guys. You Ash, don't leave. You guys, bye.
No, fuck that. Bye.